everyone, today we talk about ESC. Last year in AWS Summit in Hamburg, I first learned about European Sovereign Cloud, and what really caught my attention was that this was not just another AWS region, it was something structurally different. And as I started learning more, I understood how it is technically built in Brandenburg, in Germany, and how data resides fully within EU. And most importantly, how governance and operations are designed specifically for European sovereignty requirements, which is a major requirement for public sectors. Now, what makes the European Sovereign Cloud different from the standard region, for example, Frankfurt, Ireland, and other European or other regions in the world? The Frankfurt region is a standard AWS region located in Germany. Data is stored here, it follows strong European data protection laws. However, it is still part of global AWS infrastructure and governance model. The European Sovereign Cloud ESC, on the other hand, is designed with additional structural separation like independent EU-based governance, EU residents, operational personnel, dedicated infrastructure, and stronger legal and operational isolation. That is the key difference from the other cloud, which is from the Frankfurt region. Now, when it was launched, there were so many questions about Cloud Act. And I want to explain what is Cloud Act. The Cloud Act allows US authorities to request data from US-based companies under certain legal conditions. And if such requests were made for data hosted in European Sovereign Cloud, it would go through EU legal evaluation. If it violates EU regulations, the request would not be fulfilled. They will say, I want to help, but sorry, I can't. Operational access is restricted to EU-based personnel and governance remains within the EU framework. That structural difference is the key. And now why it is important, right? Because Frankfurt region is here, but for industries like public sectors, insurance and energy, sovereignty is not just about the data residency or the data location. It is about who governs the infrastructure and who can access operational systems under which legal jurisdictions decisions are made. And these industries operate under strict regulatory frameworks such as GDPR, BFN requirements, and national energy regulations. They need stronger assurance, not only technically, which is obviously there, but politically and legally. And that is why European Sovereignty Cloud represents a significant strategic option for organizations that require these highest level of compliance, legal clarity, and operational sovereignty. Now there can be a question, right? Like if AWS is a US company, how can ESC be truly be sovereign? That's a very valid question. I also had that question. But sovereignty is not about the headquarter location of the parent company. It's about the governance, operation control, and legal enforceability. So the sovereignty model is based on structural separation and EU legal control, and not just only about the data location. ESC, European Sovereignty Cloud, strengthens EU legal and operational sovereignty in cross-border scenarios. You can see in this screen, we have regulators welcoming ESC, for example, Claudia Platter from BSI, and also customers from public sectors across Europe welcoming European Sovereign Cloud. Now, in the end, whether it is compliance strategy, cloud architecture, or regulatory positioning, we are very happy to evaluate what sovereignty truly requires in your specific context. For more information, please visit HWS Group, www.hwsgroup.de, or follow the link below the video to connect with our experts.